Hello, this is Chris Wilson with the S3 program, School Security Solutions. And in the prior video, we discussed the 8 facets of our curriculum program as it relates to personal development and helping students become better, but also a program that you can introduce and offer to everybody in your community. Now, in this video, what we're going to discuss is how is it going to fund the schools 100%. As I was laying in bed a week after the Newton, Connecticut tragedy that went on, I was trying to think of all these different solutions. And as being an entrepreneur, we already had developed this curriculum. It's been sitting out there, and we promote this curriculum to fundraisers as it is. But then we sat and then when everything that was going on, when all the emotions were going through, and when I talked to other individuals, how are we going to make these schools safe? The light bulb went off and said, man, we can help kids become better, which is what I do every single day, but now we can help schools address their concern. So I sat down and got together with the business partners, and we kind of laid out a vision of what we wanted to do within the schools, and we were trying to figure out how we can generate these funds. All we did is we really just sacrificed across the board and said, look, let's create a percentage that will produce the funds that are needed, but at the same time, our program will take care of the personal development needs of making the individuals better. So the organization will generate 40% of all the money that comes through that organization. They'll get 40% of it every single month. So when we talk about that curriculum program, it's $20 a month. Okay, if you have a community that has 1,000 people in the community on this program, and I want you to know, we deal with schools that have 1,000 to 4,000 students just in the high school. That doesn't even count the alumni and everybody else in the community. So when we talk about 1,000 people in a scenario like that, it's nothing. So 1,000 people paying $20 a month, 40% of that is $8,000 a month, about $100,000 a year. That will put a security system in a school very easily. Now when we're talking about some of your larger communities that have 5,000 customers on the program, that's going to produce $40,000 a month for the schools or for the organization that's giving the funds to the schools to put these programs in. That's about $500,000 a year. Think of how many schools can get these systems in, fully funded by helping these kids become better, and then after the schools are funded and they're in, that money can be used for other programs. Think about all the budgets that are getting turned down by the states and by the governments and then by the taxpayers who are tired of paying more taxes. And then who wants to purchase more cookies and pizza? What is that doing? It's making a company a lot of money. So when we sat down and we said, you know what? We want to create something that's special, that no one's ever done. We said, this is what we have to do. We have to get this to this percentage somehow, because at this percentage, we can make some special things happen, and we can address. We definitely know we can address the curriculum and help students make better. Now we know we can address where we can fund these programs 100%, and that's what we want. We want to be able to do it. So now let's talk about implementation. Okay, everything revolves around a website. Each school is going to get a website, or whatever group is going to get a website, and everything's going to funnel right through this website. Well, social media, this whole website has been created off social media, so you can send this website out about what we're doing to everybody in your community just like that. Everybody on your Facebook page, they can send people out, and they can send it out just by a click of a button. So you can spread the word instantaneously, and the word is going to go right to your website. Everything processed through your website, you get credit for. It's a really simple concept, okay? All you got to do is direct people there, and the message and everything we feel, and I think you feel too, it's just a positive message, and it just makes a lot of sense to people. But more importantly, it's a solution that can be implemented right now. There's not a lot of bureaucracy and government things and this and that. People can understand it right away. Parents want their children to become better. Okay, that's inherent to a lot of parents. Students want to achieve in life. They have dreams. They want to have a platform where they can reach their dreams. I totally be honest with you, I think a lot of them get demotivated. What do you think? You think your child is demotivated from school, or are they getting motivated and challenged? Are they actually reaching their dreams? What if your son wants to be a professional skateboarder and that's his passion? He's awesome at it. Is your school really directing him on how to become a professional skateboarder and how to monetize that and how to create his confidence and everything? No, they're not. They're going to say, okay, that's a silly thing. Let's pick a profession. You know, there's so many things that are sitting out there we can help children with and do some good things. Also, postcards. We've developed postcards that will talk about this program and your affiliation, your organization, and what we're going to do, that you can just hand out to people at events and get the word out. You know, those postcards will direct right to your website. The social media will direct right to your website. You can go to events, football games, whatever, events within the communities. You can even have iPads there that are already hooked to the internet and sign people up right there. This is a very easy program to run. But at the end of the day, you know, what are our two main goals? To help kids become better and to help fund these programs within the school system. That's the program. It's a very, very simplistic program when it comes down to it. It's who is ready to make a change, who is ready to step out of the box and say, you know what, I want to be proactive and I want to change the culture. I don't want to put a security system in a school. I want to change the culture of kids. I want to give the kids the best opportunity to succeed. And now people who want to take part of this program are the ones that are going to fund the program. You don't have to raise taxes. People who don't have kids, they don't have to partake in this program, okay? If they don't see the need in it, they don't have to partake in it. But just a small portion of your community who wants to do this, who wants to become better, can fully fund all the security needs. So at this point, I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to go through the various videos, to download the ebooks, to read through all the ebooks. Now you're at the point where you're ready to get started. Just fill out the information. We'll be in contact with you. We'll find out your situation, how we want to implement this, and we have a trained staff that will help you do this. But the first part is saying, okay, I recognize there are issues. I recognize that you've come up with some great solutions, and I recognize that we want to be the exclusive group to do it. Now, when you're talking about doing this, it's going to be very simple to get the newspaper out to give you publicity. It's going to be very easy for the local TV stations to come out and give you publicity about this. This is why everything works hand in hand. All the stars are aligned. When I was laying in bed after that tragedy, so many thoughts were going through my head. And then when the light bulb went off, I started sharing this with so many people. And they said, you know what, you and your company, you need to do this. You need to get this out there as fast as possible. And I've been very blessed. I'm very grateful for everything that's come together, the right people, the right place, at the right time, and we feel like we're doing so much good, and that's really what we want to do in life. We want to help people out, and we want to address concerns. We want to be solutions-based individuals. We know there's a lot of people watching this video, a lot of people in local communities that are solutions-based individuals that are just frustrated with all the democracy and everything that's going on. Nothing can get done, and when it gets done, it's just not done right. And at the end of the day, is it what's best for the students? Is it what's best for the schools? Is it what's best for the community? So I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule. My name is Chris Wilson with the S3 program. Have a great day.